Good afternoon. This is All India Radio. I'm Anubha Rohatgi and with me is Subha Kaul with the Midday News. The headlines. Indian Air Force special repatriation flight with 168 people from Kabul lands at Hindon Air Base. Nation's active COVID cases dropped to 1.09%, lowest since March 2020. More than 58 crore 14 lakh vaccine doses administered so far. Former Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Kalyan Singh passes away. President, Vice President, Prime Minister and several leaders express grief. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur blames opposition parties for creating deadlock in Parliament as they wanted the session to be washed out. Senior BJP leader from Tamil Nadu, Ila Ganesan, appointed as Governor of Manipur. Raksha Bandhan is being celebrated across the country. Today is World Sanskrit Day. Prime Minister Modi extends his wishes on the occasion. Chennai, the capital of Tamil Nadu, celebrates its 382nd birth anniversary. And in sports, Amit Khatri bags silver medal in men's 10,000 meter race walk at World Athletics Under-20 Championships. As the nationwide free COVID-19 vaccination campaign at government facilities for those above 18 years is going on, we advise our young listeners to get vaccinated and also help others get vaccinated. We also advise our listeners not to lower their guard as COVID-19 remains a threat to our health. Please stay at home unless it is essential to go out and continue to follow these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, maintain 2 gaz ki doori for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact national helpline numbers 011 239 78046 and 1075. And now the news in detail. An Indian Air Force special repatriation flight with 168 people including 107 Indian nationals today landed at the Hindon Air Base in Ghaziabad from Kabul. Afghan Member of Parliament Narinder Singh Khalsa, who has been evacuated in the flight, was also in the flight. Earlier, the first batch of 135 Indians who were evacuated from Afghanistan's Kabul to Doha over the past days were repatriated to India last night. The Indian Embassy in Doha, Qatar, provided consular and logistical assistance to ensure their safe return. In a tweet, External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Arindam Bagchi said that an Air India flight carrying 87 Indians departed from Tajikistan for New Delhi last night. 2 Nepalese nationals were also evacuated. He added that more evacuation flights will follow. India is airlifting its nationals through Dushanbe in Tajikistan and Qatar. The Indian Air Force has already evacuated around 180 passengers, including India's ambassador to Afghanistan. The External Affairs Ministry has urged all Indian nationals in Afghanistan requiring assistance to contact its special Afghanistan cell immediately. It has set up the cell to coordinate repatriation and other requests from Afghanistan. India has decided to vaccinate Afghanistan returnees with free polio vaccine as a preventive measure against the wild polio virus. They are being given oral polio vaccine and fractional dose IPV at New Delhi International Airport. Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia said this in a tweet today.
Concerns over extension of visas and scholarships continue to haunt the students from Afghanistan who are studying in the Osmania University in Hyderabad. The University Vice-Chancellor, Professor D. Ravinder, and other authorities held an online meeting yesterday with about 80 Afghan students of the university to know about their issues and concerns. A total of 158 Afghan nationals, including 22 women, are studying various undergraduate, postgraduate and PhD courses offered by the university. According to university authorities, 120 students have got Indian Council for Cultural Relations ICCR scholarships, while the rest are pursuing courses under self-finance. Given the prevailing situation after the Taliban took over Afghanistan, the students expressed their concerns over the finances as their parents might lose jobs back home. During the meeting, the students who have scholarships to study wanted to know about the continuation of the scholarship. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reached Lucknow this morning and paid his last respects to former Chief Minister and BJP stalwart Kalyan Singh, who breathed his last yesterday. After paying last respects, the Prime Minister said that Kalyan Singh made public welfare his life's ambition. He worked for the development of Uttar Pradesh and the nation. He became synonymous with honesty and able administration, the PM added.
एक सामर्थ्यवान नेता खोया है। हम उनके भरपाई के लिए उनके आदर्शों, उनको संकल्पों को लेकर के अधिकतम पुरुषार्थ करें और उनके सपनों को पूरा करने में कोई कमी न रखे। मैं भगवान प्रभु श्री राम को उनके चरणों में प्रार्थना करता हूं कि प्रभु राम कल्याण सिंह जी को अपने चरणों में स्थान दे और प्रभु राम उनके परिवार को इस दुख की घड़ी में इस दुख को सहन करने की शक्ति दे और देश में भी यहाँ के मूल्यों, यहाँ आदर्शों, यहाँ की संस्कृति, यहाँ की परंपराओं में विश्वास करने वाले हर दुखी जन को प्रभु राम ढाढ़स दे, यही प्रार्थना करता हूँ।
Many BJP and RSS leaders are reaching Lucknow to pay their tributes to the former Chief Minister. BJP National President JP Nadda and RSS leader Dattatreya Hosbale also reached Lucknow to pay tributes to Kalyan Singh. 89 years old Kalyan Singh was Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh twice and was elected to UP Assembly 9 times. He was a former governor of Rajasthan and Himachal Pradesh too. Twice he was elected to Parliament from Bulandshahr and Etah constituencies. He was not keeping good health for the past few weeks and breathed his last yesterday. His last rites will be performed tomorrow at Naraura Ghat in Bulandshahr district. UP cabinet condoled the death of Mr. Singh. The government has announced 3-day state mourning in UP in respect of the departed leader and Monday is declared as holiday. A report.
Born in Aligarh district of Western Uttar Pradesh, Kalyan Singh became instrumental in the formation of first BJP government in the Hindi heartland in 1991 and Saffron Party rewarded him with Chief Minister post. He again became Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh in 1997, but differences appeared between him and senior party leaders including Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Later he parted ways with the party and formed his own Rashtriya Kranti Party. He came back to party's fold in 2004 again, but left the BJP in 2009 and entered in alliance with his arch rival Mulayam Singh Yadav of the Samajwadi Party. He again joined BJP and became governor of Rajasthan, a post he held for 5 years till September 2019. In September 2020, a CBI court acquitted him and 32 others in the long-standing case of Babri Mosque demolition, which was a big movement for Kalyan Singh. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
More than 58 crore 14 lakh vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide COVID vaccination drive. The Health Ministry said over 52 lakh 23,000 vaccine doses were administered during the last 24 hours. Over 30,900 new cases of COVID were reported in the same period. Active COVID cases account for 1.09% of the total cases, which is the lowest since March 2020. India's active caseload stands at 3,53,398, which is the lowest in 152 days. The national COVID recovery rate has increased to 97.57% and is the highest since March 2020. A total of 38,487 patients recovered in the last 24 hours, taking the total recoveries to over 3 crore 16 lakh 36,000. In the last 24 hours, 403 deaths were reported. Till now, 4,34,367 people have lost their lives in the pandemic. More than 50 crore 62 lakh COVID tests have been conducted in the country so far. Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, virtually dedicated the newly set up oxygen plants in 10 hospitals of the state yesterday. These oxygen plants that are set up at a cost of about 6.5 crore rupees have the capacity to produce 5,500 litres per minute of oxygen. More from our Bhopal correspondent.
These plants have been set up at Ashta and Rehti in Sihor district, Vidisha and Sironj in Vidisha district, Khargon and Badwa in Khargon district, Khurai in Sagar district besides Katni Tikamgarh and Narsinghpur districts. As many as 190 oxygen plants with a capacity to produce 221 metric tons of medical oxygen are being set up in the state. Of these, 68 plants have already been set up, while 65 plants have been made functional so far. All the remaining plants will become functional by the month of September. Pooja P. Vardhan, AIR News, Bhopal.
The Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation GHMC has taken up a novel initiative to get rid of diseases like malaria and dengue, implementing every Sunday at 10 a.m. for 10 minutes campaign. Hyderabad Mayor G. Vijay Lakshmi formally launched the campaign by destroying all mosquito breeding sources at her camp office this morning. More from our correspondent.
Following rise in cases, especially diseases like dengue and malaria, the authorities have taken up a 10-week-long campaign to create awareness among people about the need for destroying mosquito larvae and their growing areas like planters, old tires and waste bottles. Accordingly, a massive campaign of destroying potential sources of mosquito breeding has been taken up during the current monsoon season, and efforts are underway to make citizens take active part in it. Starting today, the campaign will continue for 10 weeks. Hyderabad Mayor Gadwal Vijayalakshmi urged people to spare 10 minutes on every Sunday to destroy the mosquito breeding sources to get rid of these seasonal diseases. Lakshmi, AR News, Hyderabad.
Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur has said during the entire monsoon session, opposition parties did not allow any opportunity for any discussion on any issue. They created a deadlock in Parliament because they wanted the session to be washed out, the minister said. He was addressing a press conference in Dharamshala today on the 4th day of his maiden visit to Himachal Pradesh after becoming Union Cabinet Minister. The Union Minister, who is on a 5-day Jan Ashirwad Yatra to the state, accused opposition parties and Congress for preventing the Prime Minister from introducing newly inducted Union Ministers in the Parliament, a customary practice. He added that everyone is benefiting from the public welfare policies of the Union Government. Mr. Thakur said the Union Government will try to expand the sports facility in Dharamshala. He said along with sports, the priority should also be given to promote art and culture of Himachal Pradesh globally.
Veteran Tamil Nadu BJP leader and former MP Ila Ganesan will be the new governor of Manipur. President Ramnath Kovind has cleared his appointment. We have a report.
Senior BJP leader Ila Ganesan, who has been appointed as the 17th governor of Manipur, was born in Tamil Nadu's rice granary, Tanjavur, on 16th February 1945. The 76-year-old scholar had served as the BJP head of Tamil Nadu and was also a member of the Rajya Sabha. A prolific writer and an excellent orator, he also served the party as National Secretary and the Vice President. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister N.K. Stalin, in his Twitter message, wished him success. He said that the BJP veteran was admired by all and had a friendly relation with himself and late Dr. Kalaignar Karunanidhi. With Joy's report, Ravi Kumar, AR News, Delhi.
You are listening to the Midday News on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Indian Air Force special repatriation flight with 168 people from Kabul lands at Hindon Air Base. Nation's active COVID cases dropped to 1.09%, lowest since March 2020. More than 58 crore 14 lakh vaccine doses administered so far. Former Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Kalyan Singh passes away. President, Vice President, Prime Minister and several leaders express grief. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur blames opposition parties for creating deadlock in Parliament as they wanted the session to be washed out. Senior BJP leader from Tamil Nadu, Ila Ganesan, appointed as Governor of Manipur. Raksha Bandhan is being celebrated across the country. Today is World Sanskrit Day. Prime Minister Modi extends his wishes on the occasion. Chennai, the capital of Tamil Nadu, celebrates its 382nd birth anniversary. And in sports, Amit Khatri bags silver medal in men's 10,000-meter race walk at World Athletics Under-20 Championships. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts. चलो मिलकर एक शुरुआत करें, चलो एक फैसला आज करें, मास्क नहीं तो टोकेंगे, कोरोना को रोकेंगे, चलो एक इरादा करते हैं, चलो कुछ वादा करते हैं, मास्क नहीं तो टोकेंगे, कोरोना को रोकेंगे.
आजादी के आंदोलन के खजाने में ऐसे ढेरों शब्द जिन्होंने बदल दिए इतिहास. तारीख बदलने वाले लफ्जों पर आकाशवाणी समाचार ला रहा है विशेष कार्यक्रम धरोहर हर सोमवार.
Welcome back to the Midday News. The Information and Broadcasting Ministry will celebrate Iconic Week from 23rd to the 29th of this month as part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. During the period, All India Radio News and its regional units will broadcast special weekly programs like Dharohar, Nishan and Aparajita. Doordarshan will organize a patriotic film festival. A series of sectoral programs will be mounted and 4 episodes will be telecast during the iconic week. Special programming on DD India focusing on issues related to diplomacy, diaspora, cinema and India's outreach to the world will be telecast. A report.
The Press Information Bureau PIB will launch microsite on Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, while Bureau of Outreach Communication BOC will release e-book on framing of the Constitution. The BOC will also organize 75 standalone cultural programs relating to Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. The performances will focus on inspiring stories of unsung heroes of freedom struggle, achievements of India in various sectors, awareness about COVID-19 vaccination, and India's achievements in Tokyo Olympics 2020. Song and drama artists will perform Nukkad Natak, skits, magic shows, puppetry and folk recitals which will disseminate the message of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav through events. The publication division will organize online quiz on freedom struggle and unsung heroes, podcast series on books published by it on freedom struggle, and the revolutionaries will be run. The National Film Archive of India will organize live virtual film poster exhibition on its website. Films Division will also organize online film festivals and webinar on topic India at 75, Technological Advancements in Filmmaking. With Divakar, Anupam Mishra, AR News, Delhi.
As the nation celebrates the 75th year of independence, a series of events are being organized by the government as part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. To commemorate the occasion as a Jan Utsav, All India Radio News brings its listeners a special quiz on India's freedom movement and its glorious history. The quiz will be conducted on every Monday and Tuesday in Morning News till 15th August 2022. The next question of Amrit Mahotsav quiz will be shared with the listeners tomorrow. Celebrate 75 years of India's independence by participating in Amrit Mahotsav quiz with AIR News.
Azadi Ka Safar every day with All India Radio from Monday the 16th of August. As part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, News Services Division of All India Radio brings to you the story of glorious struggle and sacrifices of freedom fighters on 100.1 FM Gold channel in the English news bulletins at 8:30 AM, 2 PM and 8:30 PM. Stay tuned.
And now let's listen to our special program, Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News.
Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav.
Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. India's glorious fight for freedom is one of the greatest struggles the modern world has ever witnessed. Every day, AIR News brings you glimpses of the valiant struggle. In today's episode, we will talk about Bikaji Kama, Kosabai Patel and Shoaibullah Khan.
On this day in 1907, Madam Bikaji Kama raised India's first national flag at Second International Socialist Conference at Stuttgart in Germany. Bikaji Kama was born on September 24, 1861 in an influential Parsi family. An outstanding lady of great courage, integrity and passion for freedom, Bikaji spent most of her time in social work. Madam Kama's intense love for nation made her sacrifice her family life and work tirelessly for the cause of the nation. In October 1896, when the Bombay Presidency was hit by famine, and shortly thereafter by bubonic plague, Bikaji provided care for the afflicted. In 1905, Madam Kama relocated to Paris, where she co-founded the Paris Indian Society. While living in exile in the Netherlands and Switzerland, Kama wrote and published revolutionary literature for the movement, including Bande Mataram and later Madan's Talwar, which was published in response to the execution of Madan Lal Dhingra. On this day in 1907, Kama attended the Second Socialist Congress at Stuttgart, Germany. where she described the devastating effects of the famine that had struck the Indian subcontinent. In her appeal for human rights, equality, and freedom from the Great Britain, she unfurled what she called the flag of Indian independence. For this act, she came to be known as the Mother of the Indian Revolution. Kama's flag was a modification of the Calcutta flag. It was co-designed by Kama and Vinayak Damodar Savarkar and would later serve as one of the templates from which the current national flag of India was created. Madam Bhikaji Kama was a pioneer amongst those who worked for the freedom of the country from abroad. It was her motto to serve humanity and to raise her voice against any exploitation of fellow beings.
Another interesting fact about today is that on this day exactly 100 years ago, in 1921, Gandhiji made a bonfire of foreign clothes during the non-cooperation movement. Gandhiji called for a campaign of non-cooperation with British rule on 31st August 1920. People were asked to adhere to renunciation of all voluntary association with the British government. Thus, people boycotted schools, colleges, courts, and withheld the payment of taxes. It was during this non-cooperation movement that people burnt foreign clothes in public. Acts like these clearly sent a message to the British government that their days in India were limited.
On this day, Gosai Bhai Patel, a freedom fighter from Gujarat, snatched away a rifle from British policeman and hit him with the butt of the gun in protest against the killing of 3 nationalists in Madras. While growing up, though attracted in Gandhian non-violence principle, Gosai Bhai involved in a few violent attacks against British rule. He and his friends successfully attacked a police station and released the captives. He, along with some of his like-minded friends, tried to blow away a railway bridge too, but lack of technological know-how diffused the impact of the explosion.
Patel went on to become a successful politician. He was elected for the Gujarat Assembly thrice. He was also at the helm of Dandi's development. Gosabai became a strong follower of Gandhiism. He has written many books on Gandhiism and was active in social work till the age of 90, despite his failing health. Interestingly enough, on this day in 1639, Madras, now Chennai, was founded by the British East India Company on a sliver of land bought from local Nayak rulers. Later on, Robert Clive built the British Empire from the Madras Presidency. This day, 71 years ago, a patriot and freedom fighter, Shoaibullah Khan, was shot dead on 22nd August 1948 by the Razakars led by Qasim Rizvi. Shoaibullah Khan was the editor of Imroz, the Urdu daily published from Hyderabad. He was in favor of the merger of Hyderabad with the Union of India and opposed Qasim Rizvi's idea of an independent Hyderabad state. On the fateful day, Shoaibullah Khan was shot from behind. Department of Journalism of Osmania University has instituted a gold medal in honor of Mr. Khan for the top student of BCJ.
That is all for today. See you tomorrow with another episode.
Chennai, the capital of Tamil Nadu, is celebrating Madras Day today in commemoration of a pact inked 382 years ago. It is said that on this day in 1639, the Madrasapatnam or Chennapatnam, a coastal village, was purchased by the East India Company. Madras Day came into existence in 2004. Since then, the day has been celebrated with fanfare. Chief Minister M.K. Stalin wished the people of beautiful Chennai. A report.
Chennai Week celebrations have gone online due to the pandemic. For Chennaiites, the long beautiful Marina Beach with a lighthouse is a relaxing place bustling with fun activities for children. A stroll and a staring time at the waves for elders simply refreshes the tired mind. The remarkable landmark of the city, St. George's Cathedral, has the symmetry of Captain Christopher Biden, who had worked for the British East India Company. He is the great-great-grandfather of the US President Joe Biden. The US consulate situated next to the cathedral is also celebrating the Madras week virtually. Visitors get to know of many historical and cultural icons as they walk on the shores of Marina. The University of Madras, Presidency College, the Santom Cathedral, Napier Bridge and Vivekananda Illam are some of the prominent places which imprints evergreen memories in the hearts of the people who visit the place. Chennai Super Kings has also made an indelible imprint in the world of cricket that Chennai is no lesser in the game. With more than 11 lakh people, the places, people, street food, Chennai slang have their own place in making the city great. Joy, AIR News, Chennai.
Raksha Bandhan, the festival of special bond between brothers and sisters, is being celebrated across the country today. On this occasion, sisters tie colourful rakhi around the wrist of their brothers and pray for their prosperity, health and well-being. In return, brothers pledge to protect and support their sisters and present them gifts. President Ramnath Kovind has greeted citizens on the occasion of Raksha Bandhan. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has also extended his wishes Today is World Sanskrit Day, also known as Vishwa Samskrita Dinam. This is an annual event focused around the ancient language Sanskrit and is aimed to promote its revival and maintenance. It is celebrated on the full moon day of Shravana month in the Hindu calendar. The Sanskrit organization Samskrita Bharati is involved in promoting the day. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today extended his wishes on the occasion of World Sanskrit Day. The Prime Minister has posted a message in Sanskrit on Twitter, in which he said Sanskrit language is ancient as well as modern.
The Finance Ministry has summoned Infosys MD and CEO Salil Parekh tomorrow to explain why even after 2.5 months since the launch of the new income tax e-filing portal, glitches in it have not been resolved. He has been asked to explain it to Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. India's Amit Khatri has won the silver medal in men's 10,000-meter race walk at the World Athletics Under-20 Championships in Nairobi. He finished with a time of 42 minutes 17.94 seconds. Amit finished behind gold medal winner Hairiston Wanyonyi of Kenya. Now let us take a look at the weather today. The national capital Delhi will have a generally cloudy sky with light rain. It recorded 24 degrees Celsius as minimum temperature, while the maximum will be around 33 degrees. Mumbai is forecast to have generally cloudy sky with moderate rain. There will be not much change in temperature as it will hover between 24 and 29 degrees Celsius. Chennai is likely to witness generally cloudy sky with heavy rain. Temperature will vary between 25 and 31 degrees Celsius. Kolkata will have a partly cloudy sky with possibility of moderate rain or thunderstorm. It recorded 28 degrees Celsius as minimum temperature, while maximum will be around 33 degrees. Srinagar may also witness a partly cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. The minimum temperature was 18 degrees Celsius, while maximum will be nearly 31 degrees. Jammu is forecast to witness a partly cloudy sky with possibility of rain or thunderstorm or dust storm. The maximum temperature will be around 35 degrees, while it recorded 25 degrees Celsius as minimum. Leh may have a generally cloudy sky. The lower limit of temperature was 11 degrees Celsius, while the upper limit is expected to be around 25 degrees Celsius. Gilgit is likely to have a partly cloudy clear sky. The maximum temperature may rise up to 36 degrees Celsius. It noted a lower temperature of 16 degrees. Muzaffarabad is forecast to witness a partly cloudy sky becoming generally cloudy towards evening or night. The temperature will hover between 22 and 38 degrees Celsius. Guwahati will have generally cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Indian Air Force special repatriation flight with 168 people from Kabul lands at Hindon Air Base. Nation's active COVID cases dropped to 1.09%, lowest since March 2020. More than 58 crore 14 lakh vaccine doses administered so far. Former Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Kalyan Singh passes away. President, Vice President, Prime Minister and several leaders express grief. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur blames opposition parties for creating deadlock in Parliament as they wanted the session to be washed out. Senior BJP leader from Tamil Nadu, Ila Ganesan, appointed as Governor of Manipur. Raksha Bandhan is being celebrated across the country. Today is World Sanskrit Day. Prime Minister Modi extends his wishes on the occasion. Chennai, the capital of Tamil Nadu, celebrates its 382nd birth anniversary. And in sports, Amit Khatri bags silver medal in men's 10,000-meter race walk at World Athletics Under-20 Championships. And with that, we end the Midday News.